everybody, welcome back to Mel's Board Game Room. So today I'm doing an unboxing of a board game that I actually purchased at Dollorama. Now, Dollorama, if you're not from Canada, is like a dollar store. Everything is a few dollars. And there's been a lot of board games there that are available for $5. And what's been incredible is in the last few years, there's getting like some really good game. They've had Downforce and a bunch of other ones. But today, the one I'm going to be showing you, let me bring that up here, is the game Bring Out Yer Dead. So I didn't know much about this game. I had heard of it before, but it's an Upper Deck game, which is a really great game design company. So I knew I wanted it. And luckily, I have great friends who keep an eye out for me because I don't have a Dollorama in my village. So my friend came across it and says, "Okay, I've grabbed us this game." So I have Bring Out Yer Dead. So I'm going to do an unboxing of this and let's have a look. All righty. I'm really excited because I know there's some really cool components in this. And so that's kind of the reason I was like, okay, we're going to need to do an unboxing just to show these off. Now, I haven't opened it yet. I heard there's really great components in here. So we have the rule book, again, the same size of the box, and I like that. It's they have component, preparation, summary of the gameplay, in-game scoring, and that. So there's not like a setup page, but I don't know that this game requires a lot of setup. It just has like a preparation. Now, I guess preparation is a thing, but I personally really like when there's an image of the setup, but I don't know how much is required for setting up in this game. Then we have the game board. Let's have a look at this. So we have Bring Out Yer Dead game board. I think this is, so it's double-sided. In the corner here, you can see this is for 4 to 5 players. And then if you go on the other side, it's the 2 to 3 players. So it's just scales well. This is an area control game. So you don't want to have too big of a map if you're playing with a smaller game. Look at this. So we got like the village or the town at the top here. And this is a game that takes place during the Black Plague, and there's a lot of people dying. And they would go out with a cart and pick up, like the bodies, based on like the Monty Python skit with the Bring Out Your Dead, and they're going around collecting the dead bodies because they really had to keep this under control to try to stop the spread. And basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the best plot in the cemetery for our family members who have passed away. And we're trying to do that. But the guy that goes around collecting all the dead bodies is so overworked. He's getting a little lazy and tired. So he's not going to accept all the bodies sometimes. So your body might end up getting dumped in the river. If he's like, I'm only burying 2 today, and you send more, then he's going to dump some in the river. And then there's that going as well. And then depending on where you're going and the value that you're going to get for the where they get buried, but things can get manipulated as you play. Then if you have like majority of certain in certain areas of the cemetery, you would get the bonus at the Mausoleum. But some of them are bad. Like this is a -4, while this one here is a +4. So there's different things to consider. I watched a tutorial. That's why I know. Okay. I've never seen a game where there's bubble wrap inside the game. So there's bubble wrap with like the nice big bubbles. I'm going to be bursting these, so I'm going to put that aside to play with later. And okay, this is a component that looks so cool. Let me show you guys. So this is up to 5 players. And each player, as you're dumping your bodies, you're going to have these let me show you. Can you see these? Coffins. And there's individual coffins, or there's 2 coffins. Now, when you place a double coffin, like a couple or whatever, you got to bury them together. So you need to be in a plot that can hold 2. I think these look so cool. And then we have this piece here. And this, like, it's a wooden piece and it's engraved. So that different color there is engraved. The components are amazing with this game. So, and we have, like the plain wooden colored one. We have like the maroon ones. Oh, and each of the shield have their own symbol on it. That's kind of cool. We have the blue player one. And then we also have a green player one. So every player gets their own with these little wooden coffins. This is such a neat component. I'm excited for this. All right, now we have some cards here. Let's see if I can get into this. Must be here. Oh, there we go. So we have, looks like these would just be the player aids here. So we have some player aids. Where's the best place to hold it here? And they're double-sided. So there's a lot of kind of explaining all the iconography. So that's good. We have death certificate. And the death certificate have different number values on there. And they'll have like special ability that they can do, and the coffin that's going to be going out. But I don't know all the details. I don't remember exactly how this is all going to work. And then we have like treasure cards, I think they are. So, and this, I think, is going to have, like, you can see on the bottom there, so like a set collection aspect to them. So maybe what you're bearing with your loved one, or what you're picking up or taking from their corpse. This is such a doom and gloom theme. I think it's hilarious. But yeah, I'm just going to try to get into this. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. All right, so get into the next set of cards here and then see what we got. So, more player aid, because I thought it was like there was 4 player aids, but there's 5 players. So there's the 5th player aid, so that's good. We have more death certificates, so then that's good as well. And then we have, and I think this represents the cart of what all is going to be taken each round. So, like in a 2-player game, I think this indicates that they would only take 2 bodies. 3, 4, 5 players, how many bodies they would actually take, and everything else would kind of get dumped. And then you have some where they'll take more. So this one in a 2-player game, it would take 3 bodies. But anyway, so this is going to determine how many coffins you can plant. Bury. Oh my God, how many coffins you can bury that round. And then we have purple cards, and these ones are Twist of Fate, so it's more number ones. Oh, like vampires, ghoul, so it's like save the river, save from the river. So you can, if you get with this card, like get your body, like a family member will come and fish them out and bury them. It's kind of like, how dare you. Reburial, so you can move them around in the cemetery. Bribe digger. I'm not sure what this one does, anyways, but the artwork is really neat. I do like the look of these quite a bit. So I'm so excited about this. And for $5, it's a no-brainer. So if you are in Canada, because I think that is Dollorama is a Canadian store, but if you're in Canada, I know like it was in Ontario, and then within the week it was in Alberta, so it should be available kind of across Canada. With these type of game, I found is they get kind of a shipment of games, and then they'll sell them at the Dollorama, and then afterwards they're out of stock. So it's as they're there, be sure to grab them. So definitely, I think Bring Out the Dead is one that would be worth picking up. So thanks so much for tuning in. Bye, everybody.